We now begin the day with the keynote address from Arvind Kumar, Director General, Software Technology Parks of India, METI, Government of India, who will share his views on the importance of stepping up product focus to drive digital inclusion in India. So I welcome Mr. Arvind Kumar on the virtual dais.
Hello friends, and thanks for inviting for this Digital Technological Sabha 2022. I recently joined as a Director General Software Technology Parks of India in December 21 itself. It has been more than 6 years since the government launched Digital India program. Digital India program aimed to provide thrust basically on 9 pillars. Some of them are broadband highways, universal access to mobile connectivity, e-governance, electronic manufacturing, IT for jobs. And at that time, when this Digital India program was launched, government has a big ambition to create this country as a digitally enabled society, digitally enabled nation. But the basic issue was about the connectivity and content available on the internet. Government understood this problem and focused on both these together. When it comes to connectivity, Government of India has created BharatNet to ensure that all villages of this country are connected to broadband highway. Government has also launched PM Vani services so that we can get millions and billions of hotspots in this country. When it comes to content, all government services, government is trying to bring on digital platform so that e-governance can be easily can be made accessible to the masses of this country. This was the first phase of Digital India program. Digital India was actually not a program. It was to create a digital ecosystem in the country. In this program, Software Technology Parks of India, STPI, has also played a major role. We implemented two important schemes of Ministry of Information and Technology. One of them is EMC scheme, Electronic Manufacturing Cluster scheme, and BPO scheme. Objective of the BPO scheme was to take IT and IT enabled services to tier 2, tier 3 cities. And this service BPO scheme was not only launched in whole of the country. There was a specific program for the Northeast, which is called Northeast BPO scheme. And these two schemes together brought more than 45,000 employment in this country. Now in this next phase of revolution, there is ambition of the Government of India to become software product nation. And to become the software product nation, we need innovation, we need startup. We have already done very good. We have done 194 billion US dollar software services Out of that, around 150 US billion dollars was exported from this country. Now, government focus is more on software product. We have around 25,000 tech startup as of now in this country. Out of them, more than 2,000 has been created in year 2021 itself. But our market share in the software product is still minuscule. We are producing only $2 billion US software product, though our dependency is around 8.2 billion US dollar, which means we are net importer of software product in our country. For the innovation, for the startup to become startup, to become a startup nation, to become software product nation, software technology parts of India, as we have contributed in software services, we are continuously supporting our government of India to achieve these targets. We have target of more than 1,900 startup. Out of them, 450 has already been boarded in the ecosystem created by STPI for the startup. We have target of 100 plus patents. We have target of 220 mentors, 19 around chief mentors. And our Center for Entrepreneurship, which is around 20 as of now, are domain specific. We have Center for Entrepreneurship specifically for exclusively for blockchain technologies, which is at Gurgaon, called APERI. We have one Center for Entrepreneurship is called Image at Hyderabad. We have one Center for Entrepreneurship is called FinBlue, which is exclusively for fintech. We have one Center for Entrepreneurship called Neuron, which is at Mohali. We have one Center for Entrepreneurship called Motion at Pune, which is automation in automobiles. We have one exclusive for agriculture. It is called Fasal at Akola in Maharashtra. And these all startups are basically industry driven. Industry is the forefront of these all startup launched by STPI. We are giving full supports. We have industry support, we have association support, we have Government of India support, we have respective state support. But this all ecosystem is being created by the software technology parts of India, by the STPI, and with the industry partner. And industry is at the forefront. They are selecting the new innovators who wants to board. We are providing incubation space to them. Apart from these 20 Center for Entrepreneurship, we are also implementing agency to a scheme which is called NGIS, Next Generation Incubation Scheme, launched by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. We have this scheme for Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. And till now, we have boarded 38 startup through the scheme is called Chunauti 1.0. And around 129 we have already selected recently through Chunauti 2.0. These 12 NGIs startups are basically at Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities such as Agartala, Bhilai, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Guwahati, Jaipur, Lucknow. These are some of them. So ultimate goal, if you see the budget also, ultimate goal of the government of India is now promoting technology-enabled development in the country. So now this next phase of technology is basically working from two main aspects. One is inward requirement. So government wants to introduce technology in each and every area of this country, whether it is agriculture, whether it's a passport, whether it is a fishery, whether it is anything we can think of. So this is one requirement which is going to be created for IT and IT enabled services. And this can be met cost effective, affordable, only we develop our own software product. And the second aspect of this is development of the software product in this country. We have already have 85 unicorns in this country, 44 in the year 2021 itself. Government of has already launched national policy on software product nation in 2019 with a vision to drive the rise of standard as a software product nation and synergize with this IT and IT enabled services so as to make India a global player in the development of product and innovation of software product. And Software Technology Park of India, STPI, is going to play a major role by supporting a startup ecosystem, providing them incubation space, providing them seed fund money, etc. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kumar, for those wonderful thoughts and for setting the tone for today's sessions.